All right, today let's do a science lesson. This can be an experiment that you do at home or you can just watch. I'm going to try to angle my screen down a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully that works. We are learning about weather this month. We did a little lesson last week with our weather where we drew a cloud, talked about rain coming out of a cloud, sang a little song. So we're going to do some of those same things again, but I wanted to show you an experiment that you can do with the kiddos at home. So I'm going to just review here. Here's my cloud drawing, and I have rain coming out of the clouds. So I don't know what the weather's going to be like this week. It looks like it's going to be mostly sunny and hot, but for sure, if there's rain or if there's clouds, take a walk when it's cool enough. Call attention to that and help your kiddos understand that rain comes from the sky, comes out of the clouds. So the experiment that we're looking at today really helps kiddos understand the difference between fabrics and things that repel water and things that absorb water, so that we can help them understand what kind of clothing they might need to wear in the rain, whether it's using an umbrella or a slicker or certain types of shoes, that thing. Okay, so what I have is water and eyedropper, just like last week. Again, if you have a dropper or a medicine dropper, this is a really good fine motor skill, and it's also a cognitive skill because you have to push out, put in, then release so that the bulb fills up, and then when it's full, you can drop. So that's a great skill. Anything like that for kiddos is good for them to experiment, and the bath is a perfect place. Okay, so I have a cup here, and I am going to cover the cup with paper towel. We're going to want to use the language absorb to help them understand. And I just put an elastic around, so now my cup is ready to go for the experiment. And then I also have wax paper. Plastic wrap works just fine as well, but we are going to talk about the water repelling. Whenever you do science experiments with your kids, or really anything, asking them lots of questions, getting them to hypothesize, guess what's going to happen is great, because then after that they can confirm their hypothesis, or we can find out what is actually going on with our process. Okay, so I have my paper towel. This is made out of paper. All right, what's gonna happen with the paper towel when I drip water onto it? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think the water is going to fall off? Do you think it's going to go in the cup? I don't know. Let's find out. Here we go. Can you see what's happening? Ooh, the water is spreading. Looks like the paper is absorbing the water. It's going in to the paper towel. Some of it's sitting on top here, huh? Oh, and it feels very wet. Feels very wet. So the water is being held by the paper. It absorbs it. So this is what happens to our clothes when we get wet. If we go out in the rain or we go in the sprinklers, our regular clothing absorbs water and it gets wet. Maybe you don't want to be wet, or maybe you do, but you'll know that you might need to use different clothes if you are going out in the rain. Okay, so here's my cup that has wax paper. This is a different type of paper, and it's very smooth and slick. So let's see what happens when I put water on this one. Are you ready? Did you see that? Let's watch again. What is happening? Is the water sticking to the paper like it did with this one? Remember how it absorbed in? This paper is not absorbing. This is a different type of material that is repelling the water. It's rolling right off. So if you were in the rain and you had on something that was slick like this, then your clothes and your body would not get wet. Oh my goodness, let's see that again. That's kind of fun to watch, how the water rolls right off. Wow, fun. So you could try this at home if you have an umbrella or even a poncho. Maybe you'd want to do this with a spray bottle. It's really fun. Now, if you have an umbrella, you need mom and dad's help to make sure that you're using it safely, because they can be a little interesting. So here's my umbrella. I'm gonna see if I can get in screen here. If I did the same thing and I'm pretending this is rain, what happens? The raindrops would roll right down off of the umbrella. The umbrella is used to protect us from getting wet, protect us from the rain. Do you want to see that one more time? I'm going to pretend it's raining on my umbrella, and the raindrops fall right off, and I stay dry underneath. Oh my goodness, an umbrella is a very useful tool. When it's time to put it away, make sure you have help. And shake off the excess water and put it away so you have it for when it's a rainy day. All right, we sang our rainbow song and learned that last week. So let's sing that again, but I want to show you this instrument. Whoop. This instrument is called a rain stick. We don't shake it really hard or fast. We use a rain stick by turning it very slowly. Let's listen. Let's do it again. I'm going to turn it very slowly. Wow, that sounded like rain. Beautiful. Well, let's sing our rain song and hope that it rains this week. Are you ready? If all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain that would be. Standing outside with my mouth open wide, eh, 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 eh. If all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain that would be. Good job.